So what Savoury is doing is he's taking large herds of animal like you would see in the wild, bunched and moving. So they're not just sitting there just eating down the grass to nothing. They're just eating it down most of the way and then they move on because they're defecating and urinating on their food source. And so they have to keep moving, have to keep moving, have to keep moving, and to find palatable bits of grass and so forth. So they have to keep moving, have to keep moving. This is very beneficial to the soil. This is very beneficial to the grasses and the plants, as it turns out. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I think people should, I'd encourage them to go watch Allan Savoury's work and Peter Ballerstedt's work. That guy's brilliant. He's a PhD in forest agronomy. He does a lot of work in this area. There's a lot of very interesting, hard science, fact-based talks on this exact subject. Allan Savoury is reversing deserts. He's getting these things through deserts and he said to people, they drive through some desert area and he said, I'll give you 10 pounds if you find one blade of grass in the next 100 miles or so. And so they would just run these cows through and they just find a little bit, but they do a lot of different things. Their hooves dig in and it sort of changes the ground. So instead, when it rains, the water doesn't just run off. It actually pools and settles and soaks in, as opposed to just running off and washing off all the seeds and washing off the topsoil. Okay. It settles in. Now it increases the amount of groundwater that there is. They're eating down a bit, they're defecating, they're urinating, they're fertilizing the soil, they're moving seeds around. All of a sudden, plants start growing again. It's a more fertile environment. It's a more habitable environment for plants. And then when plants come back, animals come back, and it's this symbiosis and it gets better and better and better. And so he has these areas where you look at this farm next to this farm, there's a little fence in the middle, both just barren deserts. And then after a number of years of doing this, all of a sudden one is just green, full of grass and trees and bushes. The other side is still a barren wasteland.